Hi guys, welcome back to the Beating Up the AI playlist. Today we're going to be fighting Pablo. In last episode we have a bit of a struggle against Pierre, who was a bit of a tricky player. Pablo is his local club champion. He's got a bit cocky, so we're going to try and put him back in his place. So we're a 1600, and so is Pablo. But Pablo is a bot, so I think 1600 bots are much scarier than 1600 players. So it said that Pablo likes to gambit side. I like this for black. We get to tempo the queen. So let's do that. Forcing a retreating move, which is nice. So we can't really play this, but I think putting a pawn in the centre is good. Yeah, so we're currently rated just below 1600, so technically Pablo should win, but the thing is with bots, they play quick moves, so you've just got to like relax and not play at the computer's pace. You've just got to play your own pace, and let's see if we can put Pablo back in his place. Okay, so if this looks natural, bringing the bishop here. We've also got to think about how we develop this bishop, but I don't see anything wrong with this. He's got to play this, otherwise I wreck his pawn structure. Wow, okay. What's he actually threatening? He's not threatening that. I guess he could jump in here if I took. I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to take this, mess up his structure. And then, I mean, we can hit the queen even. It looks very natural. We can come here, but we don't really care. We can just trade off the queen if necessary. Let's hit the queen. Wow, okay. So we definitely got a better position. We've damaged his structure. We're more developed than he is. And we're as black as well. So this looks natural, trying to get the bishop out. Also just castling looks good. He probably wants to play bishop here, so maybe we play that as a little stifling move. Because he can't play bishop here or here in that case. He'd have to play bishop here, which doesn't look very good. Maybe a little bit slow though. But let's castle now. Also stops the knight coming here. I mean, this is sort of like a fake threat. I mean, it's a real threat, but I wanted to play this move anyway, so I also wanted to play that, but actually it does stop me playing that, I guess. He's putting a threat on this pawn. I can defend it with that, which looks very loose, and it'll probably just push the pawn. Or I can defend it like that, which looks okay. But actually, this bishop is annoying. So let's see how he responds to that. He's putting more pressure down this file. And yeah, this bishop's really strong. It just stifles my pawn and thus my bishop. So, I mean, we've also just got this. I mean, that looks really good. Just have my pawn. We're going to take this pawn and threaten your king. Yeah, let's go for this. What? Am I missing something, guys? If I take, he takes. Aren't I just winning, though? Because I win this pawn at the end, right? Running that. I mean, wait a second. Pablo. I was struggling against the 1300 bots. I feel like they've played better than Pablo over here. So we've got, I mean, we can grab that, which is a trade. And he gets his rook in, which is annoying. There's also just this, but that is a doubled pawn. And then after that, we'd be threatening not much. We'd be sort of stuck. This looks good. Here we can just jump back. I don't mind if we lose this pawn. I'm happy to trade off now. Takes we take. So we can't go here. We can't really defend the knight, so therefore we have to... This is the only square for it. And I guess we could go... No, we can't. This is the only square we've got, so let's play it. We're very happy to trade. Oh, I'm glad. If he took with a bishop, I was a bit scared because maybe he could damage our structure. But taking with a rook, I think it's really nice for us. Oh god, what have I missed? What? So I take the rook. So I take here. I still don't see what he's gonna do, guys. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm missing something here, but I mean, that looks nice. Letting our bishop finally get out. This, then... I don't know. This... Threatening that and that, it'll probably go here. But if he does that, we'll go here. No, we're not threatening this pawn because of this. I think I just like this. Seems to be quite simple. I guess he can go take, take, and then win the pawn. But I'm still up enough with material to close out this endgame. Alright, let's take. It's not really a free pawn because it was his worst pawn that he's traded off. I mean, this isn't a threat because I've got the pawn protecting. So all I need to do now is just get this rook. If I get this rook into the game successfully, then I'm happy. I guess could he try this? Even that, I'm fine. So I think I'm not worried now, guys. I think I can relax. So do I just push the pawns? I do this. You can't really attack my king very easily. And I'll be able to, like, move the knight. And also push the pawns looks good. Also just bring in the rook. Like, here? Try and trade the rook? I don't know. I guess this pawn could be weak. I'm going to push the pawns. So here, can I... Oh, I was thinking I could sack a piece for 2 pawns. But I can't. Because this is pinned with the rook. So, let's engage my logical remnants left in my brain. And... what do we do? What do we do, guys? I want to unpin my king. That's why I'm pointing here. That's what this orange arrow is all about. If we do that, he goes here. This. Seems fine. Also just develops our king a little bit more. So now we've got this sack idea. So here, 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 here. He probably pins us, we push our king. He attacks, we go like... Ooh, maybe it is a bit of a... No, we go like here. Or here. I don't know whether I want to sack yet. I don't think the position really calls for it. So if we just attack the rook... You know what? Also, just pushing the pawn's probably fine. He can do this, but we just take. Let's just push the pawn. Now this looks nice. Right? So if we take, he takes, we win the rook. We take, he takes, we take, he takes. We're going to win that pawn eventually, aren't we? So this forces the rooks off the board. Do we want to do that? Or what about just this? He takes, we've got, no. Because then the rook would be hanging. We need the knight to protect the rook. Also, just pushing these pawns looks pretty scary. But I think this seems to simplify it. So just to stop this pawn pushing, do this. We go like that. I think we're just helping. I think, yeah, we just push our pawn here. So he can't come back to this square, which is nice, to protect this. So what's he going to do? Like, come this way? Aha, here. But if we come here... Actually, if we go here, that's even better. Because then he can't get here. Well, he can take the pawn. I don't want to let him come on this square. We go here, he takes the pawn. We go here. He goes... I think we're fine, aren't we? We can give up that pawn. Oh no, that pawn can't even be taken because of the knight, of course. Wow, that's desperation. So Pablo's lost his mind now, guys. So I'm pretty proud of that one. Just checking this isn't stalemate. So we struggled against some of the like 1300 bots just because like you used to, when playing people online, you're used to them resigning and like having to see a game out to its conclusion can be quite tiring on your brain, you know? So let's just get another queen. Actually, let's get a rook. This is something which I sometimes do against people online, and I'm a bit worried when I do it on videos because people might think that I'm being like trying to, what do you call it, BM people. But I'm really not. It's just if you do this, it's way less likely that you're gonna stalemate. So check and mate. So that's how you beat Pablo, guys. Wow, look at that. That's rare for me. This isn't normal, just so you know. Like I say, I'm like a 1600, so that's yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that one. Let's have a little bit of analysis. So I think this move he played wasn't good. He didn't get off to a good start, and we managed to just snowball things out from there. Surprised this bishop move wasn't good. Thought that was a lovely move long term, damaging the structure. And then this bishop here on d6 was annoying, but I think the queen trade was bad for him. I just thought this was just winning the whole thing. And yeah, that bishop sack was strange. And here, there was just no counterplay really for poor old Pablo. And yeah, the computer likes that. Giving up the bishop. Yeah, so that's how you beat Pablo, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.